Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being with us here at Scaling New Heights 2020. We're having a blast. It has been an amazing show. We have been here in conference from one class to another, and also being able to be at the exhibitor hall, and it has been amazing. And now we're here with Jake Reeves from Summit Hosting, and we are very excited to have you because you bring a lot of value to us as accountants, not only on the side of the platform per se, but what you develop for us. So can you tell us a little bit about your app or your platform, what it's about, how do you guys can help us as accountants here at Scaling New Heights, and for you guys that are over there in the virtual environment, but also us that are here on premises to come and visit your booth. Tell us all about it.
So we are a hosting provider, not like all hosting providers. We offer dedicated server solutions where you are completely isolated from everybody else out there. So if you have some customizations, as in applications that you need outside of the QuickBooks family, outside of the Intuit family, we can install any applications you want. You get admin rights to your servers, so you have the ability to do have much more freedom to your server than just limiting to you and have restrictions and things like that. So that's where we separate ourselves from other hosting providers.
And that is amazing because some of us also deal with applications that we need to have inside of our computer. And maybe we cannot have it in the computer, but we want it in a server, and we don't want to invest into the server. How complex it is to go into your hosting? How does it entail? Do we need somebody in IT, or you become our IT department? How does it work?
We take on a lot of the IT management side of things. We handle all the back-end security, the patches, the firewalls, the backups, just about everything. We consider ourselves 100% turnkey. So a lot different than what AWS and Google, what they offer. They just give you the platform and they say, here you go, you take care of it. We take care of it all ourselves. With small and medium-sized businesses, you may not have the money or the finances to power an IT department. A lot of times full-time technical people can cost you $100 grand a year. And it just, for small businesses, it's just something that you just can't afford. So for us, we'll take on all that for you and just make the process a little more smooth. When you talk about complexity, there really isn't much complexity to it. You just let us know what applications you want installed, give us the licensing that we need, and our engineers will go in and spin up a dedicated server for you, Windows 2016, and they will put the applications on there for you, and in a few hours, we'll be sending you a welcome email to get you logged in. You just type in your username and password, it launches a Windows 10 desktop, it is powered by the back-end server hardware that we provide, and we take care of the rest from there.
Okay, and how does it work when somebody comes to you and you say, well, I received the email, what type of support you guys provide? How is the process of going from somebody that may not even know how to click and log in to a person that is going to have more of a proficient information?
Our support team works a lot as an onboarding team as well.
Okay.
So there's a lot of times where you're just not tech savvy. There's just people that just don't know, don't understand. So our support team will help and onboard, and a lot of times it'll start with me or one of my counterparts. We will then take all the information, we take what you need, we put it down, we say, engineers, this is what they need, we build it for them, we give it to them, and then it just makes it that much more simpler.
Yes, specifically that we deal, not only us as accountants, right, but our clients, they're the ones that we provide this type of platform so they can access not only QuickBooks Desktop, but also other applications that we need for them to use, right?
Yep.
And we may know how to use it as accountants. We may know the possibilities that we have with a platform like yours. It is amazing. But what happened then? Are we able to be part of that onboarding as well as accountants that your team has with the client per se, instead of you just being together with the accountant? Can we be part of that as well?
Well, that's what's great about it is you can choose either or. If you want us to take care of it, bring them to me. I'll talk to them. I'll get them onboarded. I'll work with the process. Or if they want to take on, and actually, I'll send the welcome email to the accountant and let the accountant get the password set up and then introduce it to the client. It's really up to the accountant and what they prefer most.
Okay, perfect. Do you have a value proposition for the accountants per se? Let's say that we have a package for the accountants.
Yep.
How do the pricing works for the accountants per se? Do we have a partner package that you provide? How does it work?
So what we do is we start by giving the parent server or the accountant a dedicated server up above. And then underneath them, all their clients will also be on the server, and then they can access all of their clients from just that one single login.
Oh, wow.
So you can have one login for your parent CPA firm, but yet have all the clients underneath and access all the files at the same time as the clients. So, and also too, your clients don't have to have a login to our servers if they don't want to. As the accountant, can put all your QuickBooks files up there and manage them all from one single login, one single server.
That is very important for accountants now, and it will work the same as, let's say that we have an accountant, as for example, in my case, I train and I implement most than having accounts under me. So it will be just opening an account or a platform for my clients.
Exactly. When you log in and you open up the shared data folder, you will see a subfolder for every single one of your clients.
Okay.
Now, those clients, when they log in, they can only see what's in that subfolder.
Perfect.
So you dictate what they have access to. You put their QuickBooks file in there. Now, they can't see side to side and see each other's data. They can also not see up and see the accountant's CPA data. So keep it completely separated, but yet at the same time, collaborate the data and make it so that it can access it from any device, any location.
Any device, any location, guys, not only when we talk about Android, but we can talk about any other location per se. Also, I wanted to ask you, security.
Yes. Security. Yes, we're investing heavily on security. We just had a company meeting last week, and the money that they're spending on our security is just, it's amazing. It makes my job a lot easier because I can go and reassure accounts, reassure the clients that, hey, your data is protected. You're fully backed up. We do it all for you. We're constantly updating security policies and things like that. We're adding new team members to our engineer team to where we can actually start improving and just rebuilding the security, because it's an ever-changing industry. Every day it seems like there's a new piece of malware out there that you just don't know about. And you have to be ahead of the game. You cannot be behind. The minute you get behind, your data starts to get compromised, and that's where small businesses have problems. When they put their own in-house server, they spend the capital on doing it, and then they also spend the money to actually maintain it. And then what happens when they catch malware? Then their whole business is shut down. Their whole business is put to a halt because of that malware piece. Our engineers have particular products that we've invested in that will identify malware, it will quarantine it, it will flag our team, and then we can jump right in and remedy it and take care of the servers.
Okay, perfect. So with all that said, and I'm super excited to hear everything that you have to say, Jake, I want to know, and I want them to know, not only for the people that cannot come to our booth here, right, but also for the people that are out there in the virtual world, how can they contact you? How can they get a hold of you or your team? We want 1-800 number, or maybe your information, your email, something that they can contact you and get a demo, or maybe show you, you can show them how it does it work, not only for the accountants out there, but also maybe for the tax preparers that are out there.
We take our process a little more of a consulting type process as opposed to a sales process. We will actually sit down with each individual client, find out what their needs are, and I'm their partner. I'm their buddy in a sense. So they're going to get my personal cell phone, they're going to get my email address, they're going to get a link to my calendar. I'm always available. You can text me at any hour of the day, and if you need advice on a piece of software that maybe you don't know anything about, come ask us. That's what we're here for. We're more of a consulting type of a firm as opposed to just, hey, let's sign you up for hosting and call it good.
That's amazing.
No, I like to think of myself as an advocate, and my team does too. We take a different approach. It's much more hands-on and involved and in depth with going with the customers. We take that journey with them.
Okay, that is wonderful. So thank you so much, Jake, for being with us. Thank you for being here at Scaling New Heights and supporting this amazing event. And we are here, guys, with Jake from Summit Hosting. So visit him not only on the booth, but also you can get even his cell phone. So we are there. Thank you so much, Jake, for being with us.
Not a problem. I really appreciate being here.
Yes,
it's a lot of fun. I'm always appreciate being here. So thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much.